Alright, good day, hi and welcome. Right, I don't know if you got I don't know, my head moves that way. Okay, see that hydro pole right at the very top? There's a ceramic thing with circles, and there's a piece of pipe kind of looking thing. Well, that's your circuit breaker, so that blew off the other day, and that's why we didn't have any power. So that'll blow before your transformer. And there's a tree on the road down there, so looks like I got a job for my chainsaws. So I checked everything out, checked out the water, checked out the heat still on, hydro still on, everything looks good. So I'll call my client again tonight. I say, yeah, the castle is ready. Now, the interesting part is making it up this road. So I didn't know if she was coming back today or tomorrow, but I figured I'd check it out anyway. And then, silver pellet power. Come on, let's go, buddy. The road's pretty good there now, so I don't have to worry about getting stuck. But kind of blinding coming up that hill though. And I am starving. I still got one more. I saw you, little squirrel running across the road. Think I didn't see him, right? He thinks I didn't see him, but I saw him. Oh, that was quite the day though. My day's not quite done yet. I still have to get gas tomorrow before I forget. Oh, I forgot to tell my other client that we're gonna have to get gas Monday, for sure. For sures. So Snippy Shark's gonna be working Monday. Yeah, my whipper snipper. Yeah. So I'm kind of like full back for sure. So tomorrow's a raking day. There's a possible new client the lady at the store was telling me about. It's like, figured to give you a try first, you know, because like I've had about 8 new people just ask, hey, can you do this? Can you? I'm like, I just can't take on anymore. I think it's one of those years where my reputation's gonna like overwhelm me. But you know, that's you know, but I always tell people if I can or can't do something. I always tell them, well, I probably can't do things on a weekly basis, whatever, but I might be able to, like my buddy and I are gonna have to probably get a couple extra guys, you know. You know, there's lots of work to go around, and I don't mind sharing. I really don't, because you know it doesn't really matter whether I do the job or somebody else does the job, and I do a job over here. You know, whether I work over here or work over there doesn't matter. I'm working, right? The only time it matters to me is if working over here is going to make me a lot more money than working over there, right? So otherwise, you know, I'll give it away. But it's hard to find people that you can recommend, right? Because people don't show up, or they show up, they're smoking dope in the, you know, in the front of the yard. You know, like people don't like that. And there's some people like they just don't, they don't have the right attitude. You know, they're like, well, screw them. You know, I should be allowed to do what I want. You know, kind of thing. But it's like you gotta kind of cater to people. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're not really kissing ass. You're just being, you know, respectful, and you know, you make it look like you care, you know what I mean? So like, you know, these guys that, you know, leave cigarette butts, they do a nice job cutting the grass, and they leave cigarette butts on the grass. You want to lose a client, do that. You know what I mean? You know, like, you know, if you're allowed to smoke, at least put your cigarette butts in a can or something. But weed, you shouldn't be smoking on the job. You just shouldn't be doing that. I know there's a lot of guys do it. I know what the roofers do. They're on every drug you could possibly imagine. Yeah, so I get that. There's guys that get away with it. But when you work for yourself, your reputation is everything. It's your #1 asset. And trust me, they will go out of their way to get the guy. They'll even pay extra for the guy that has the better reputation. Your reputation is everything. It's attitude is everything. You can't. Did I pass where the metal was? See, I'm gonna do some metal tomorrow, hopefully. Is it there? No. That's not metal. That's fake metal. Where did I see the metal? I saw metal somewhere. I saw metal. Where did I see it? It must have been up ahead then. Yeah, so the owner of Tree Kong lives here, and I still got a job to finish there once the topsoil gets there. And then there's gonna be another load of topsoil, but that one I don't have to move. I just had to make a spot for it today. So I gotta find out who the topsoil guy is, because everybody's asking, Reg, where did you get topsoil? One thing I do, and if you work for yourself, it's a good idea to do this, is I will, if somebody has a card, a business card, I will leave them in the car just for stuff like that. You know, kind of have, it's like a Rolodex directory kind of thing. Just, you know, a bunch of cards, you know. And especially when it comes to anything like horticulture, topsoil. Now, I got one guy that might do topsoil, but I don't know, like, I worked with him a few years back. Real nice guy named Derek. He's the one with that big 600 and some odd horsepower diesel 98 Dodge Cummins there. The green one. I wish I would have got videos of me driving that thing. That sound. Quite intoxicating. And the power. Like, the pedal was just like... Oh yeah, like it was just pure torque. Crazy truck. Crazy truck. Yeah. Some free pine there. Yeah, I figured I'd be kind of gummy today with all the pine. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Pine is pretty, this is white pine though. It's not like the red pine stuff. That stuff's just freaking, that's hateful. That stuff loves your eyeballs. Like red pine, oh, it feels like you got razor blades in your eyeballs after you. It's kind of like sanding walnut. Huh? Mr. Dean. Looks like he was on ball duty for the dog. That little border collie, she's so smart. Like Marley's a smart little, she's part border collie and something else. She's really smart, but she's like smart for food. Like she knows when it's supper time at her place, but she also knows when it's supper time at my place. She's a timeshare dog, eh? So, oh yeah. She came over the other day and I'm like, there's my little girl. And she ran in circles as hard as she could. And like, I would love to have a human being to be as happy to see me as that dog. You know what I mean? Just because it'd be cool. You know, it's like, just, you said hi? I'm gonna run as hard as I can. Yeah. And yeah. And then that big bulldog pit bull thing that my friend Amanda has, every time he's tight to me every time I go there, eh? Like I'm like, because I pet him, eh? Right? So like he's like, she's like, we can't teach him to do anything. He's so stupid. But I said, but he's lovable but stupid. Yeah, he's lovable but stupid, but you can't teach him anything, eh? And then he comes up to it, he's like slobbered on you, and you gotta pet him and pay the dog tax. Yeah, but he's heavy though. He's got to be over 100 pounds easy. Like those bulldogs, I don't know, he's like kind of pit bull bulldog mix, so he has the face of a pit bull, but he's probably like American bulldog pit bull mix. So he's a little taller than a regular bulldog, but he's like just girth. You know? Yeah, so he's not like what my cousin had an American bulldog, pure American bulldog, and he was like, he was like 96 pounds or something like that, but he was just a stub, you know, like he was just a stub, yeah, grunting all the time. It was pretty comical. Big ass truck behind me. still got an hour and a bit. Well, maybe I'll get there early. Maybe I'll get lucky and she'll be there. There's a big Western Star behind me. See the big W. Around here, it's all either Kenmore, Western Star, or Peterbilt. All log trucks, eh? There's not a log truck behind me. I don't know what. I'm trying to figure out what he's got on the top there. Oh, I know. I bet you that's a chip truck. I remember a few times I got stuck behind chip trucks like that on my motorbike. Not fun. Not fun. Oh, there's the schoolie bus. So if this metal pick works out to what I think it's going to work out to, might be a good day tomorrow. I'll do a metal pick, I'll do some raking, and then I'll do a second metal pick. Yeah, I'm going to let him... I wonder about that metal there. I'm going to ask them tomorrow.